Hi guys, Katie here. Just gonna be a really low-key and laid-back video. Kinda almost like a live video. I might do a live later. I've never done it before, but I might do that. Today is a majorly big day. Sorry, there's like gnats and bugs like trying to attack me. Today was my husband's funeral. It was at 12 o'clock, so it's about like, I don't know, 5:30 or something right now. And came out to my husband in my spot, Frank in my spot, which is a place that's here. I'll show you. It's really pretty. I think I did a video out here before. I put a little black ribbon there. Here, I'll show you. There's a little spot where he, where is it? Can we get a good shot of it? Is that it? Yeah. F and K. So anyway, that was where our initials were. So I'm just chilling, just trying to, survive, I guess. just like, I don't know, I can't do it. It's like, I'm doing it, but I don't know how. I don't know, what, I don't know. I know what to expect because I've been through some pretty traumatic deaths before. My father took his own life about 16 years, 17 years ago. And now my husband at 38 now has died, and suddenly, and I'm now a 41-year-old widow, almost 42. And I don't know. I made a video where I was like crying and stuff. Before this, I made a video a couple days ago, and I might not share it. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it and see. I don't love sharing crying videos, but I know it's important that, some people that are going through it. I really find videos on YouTube like that really helpful. Ones that are like specific to certain situations that only certain people go through. So if I can do that, which is like what my channel is all about, is like trying to do that. So, oh god, these freaking bugs! I'm gonna have to get going soon. Anyway, it's so nice out here, and it's so, as you can see, it's like, I'll talk while I can show you the view. Just might as well watch the gorgeous view while. Here, I'll set you up while I talk. It's the best here. Let's put, some nice, gorgeous view there. Anyway, I don't know how much video I have left. I think I might be running out. I don't know. I don't know how that all works on phones. I'm sure I have plenty of space, but I'm like, was an 80s kid, so I'm like totally still kind of weird with technology. I'm fine, but like I still kind of like have troubles sometimes. I'm not like a boomer or anything, but my mom is, so I'm not that far removed. But anyway, I'm just out here enjoying this gorgeous view and wishing my husband was here next to me, and I, imagining he is, and I think he is. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I practice Wicca, and I consider myself a witch, and not in some kind of hokey way. In a spiritual way. But I do believe that that he's here. Like presence is here. Like, I believe you don't just, like, fly away and don't, you're not around, and, like, when you've just passed, at least some people, I think, and I think you can sense that when that's the fact, like, you can sense that they haven't left, or their presence is still around. And I think that's always, I think a lot of people sense that all the time, the presence of their loved one that's passed, like being around all the time. I think that's a big thing, and I think that's constant with me. My dad's always around me. My best friend, recently passed about, close to 2 years ago, and she's always around me. So, yeah, and it just seems like I keep losing people, and I'm young, and so it's hard to be losing people left and right when you're still at a young age. I consider 41 young. Some people are like in their 30s saying, "Oh my God, I'm so old." And it's like, you are not old. Like, I don't even consider like 60 old. So, anyway. So this is like really, I don't know, it's beyond hard. Hard isn't even the word. It's like unbearable. And my whole life is upside down. I figured we were going to be, oldies, sitting on, the porch somewhere on our rocking chairs, smoking a joint, and, that kind of thing. Yeah, I just figured we'd always be together. We were best friends. We, did everything together. Grocery shopping, cooking, picking out what to, have in the morning for food or whatever, anything. I don't know, silly things. You know what I mean? Like making coffee in the morning together. And we even worked on our recoveries. Our recoveries were identical, and we worked on them together. It's just like we had so much in common and so much going for us, and we went through so much hell. Like movie kind of like stuff you'd see in movies, like shit, like so much stuff that like it would break, like even just one thing would break like an average marriage. Like it's unreal that we made it back to each other, the way we did. And I'm so glad that we did before he passed and everything. Like, that's just one thing that's huge. And that he passed, in his home, and that he was comfortable up until the last moments. And I just, it's just, I don't know. I could be down on myself, and I could, be, my sobriety is like, it's right there. Like, it's like that feeling like you're, like, you could easily just be like, oh, screw it. I don't care, I'm going to go use or whatever. And it's so powerful to sit in the fire. You know what I mean? To like sit in, people say like, oh, I'm not going to sit in any fire. I've sat in enough fire. It's like, no, well, that's how you get through it. That's how you come out the other end and come out the phoenix. You know what I mean? Like you end up burning off all that and coming through and actually, either learning something from it or becoming stronger, or, sometimes, and yeah, it sucks that you have to go through it. It totally sucks. It's like, why do we even have to do that? But the process is just, it's worth it to not go and use, like, smoking weed's one thing, like, really. It's legal, basically, in most places, and, it should be. It's not a big deal, and people are making it, I think, for kids it is, but adults, it's like, you're not dealing with something like alcohol. But anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. But this is a day about my husband, and he was a wonderful man. He had his problems, and we had our issues, and all that, just like any other marriage. But he also loved me so much, and I loved him so much. We were best friends. Like, we've had 20 years of being together. Like, and wonderful years, wonderful years. We've had some really, really unbelievably hellish years, but overall, the good way outweighs the bad. Um, and he's my everything. Like, I don't even know how to move on. Like, I know I will. I know that I'm like, I don't even know how, but I am like, not to be like conceit. I'm not. I hate to sound like conceited or whatever, but I know that I'm unbelievably strong. I don't, because I've gotten through the things that I've gotten through, and I know I have to be. So it's like, all right, well, I know I'm strong, so I guess, that means I'll get through this. But it's like, you look at it like, I don't know how. I don't know how I'm going to not be, not have him around and not have, the love of my life with me. Like, it's just, you think like, oh, I'm going to spend my life with this person. Like, my life. Like, not just a little while. It's just, anyway, I want to enjoy the peacefulness of this gorgeous place and let it wash over me, and just imagine like we're both sitting here together, and really just say my goodbyes and let it, experience it and not just, disassociate or something. And I thought doing a video, and like, not that I want to exploit this like time or whatever, and I'm like, oh, this will make a perfect video. That is not my intention at all with this. My intention is to reach out to others that are going through this too, and that maybe like watching this, maybe is a conversation that somebody out there might need to see or need to kind of like hear at a hard time, or like maybe they're going through the same thing and they really need to like be, feeling these feelings or thinking these, what I mean, having this conversation, feeling like there's someone having this chat with you. Because like the chats that I've had with people so far have been really helpful, and they're few and far between. They're not enough. You need more of those good, like, really down to earth chats, like one-on-one kind of things. That's really important, like with people that really get you. So like, carve out time if you're somebody like me that is, somebody that likes to be alone a lot. I love people and I have my friends, and all that, and my family, but I love my alone time. But I need to make sure that I carve out time for myself to, be social, and to, reach out to the people that said, hey, we need to get together, or, let's get together and talk, and, talk about this, or we don't need, they said, we don't even have to talk about that, like, you can just go and laugh and have, a coffee or whatever. It's just so important to keep your, social stuff going, especially when you've lost, a spouse. Like, especially with me, where I lost my best friend, who was, a female. She was my best friend since like kindergarten. So, yeah. So I don't have her, which I normally would have in a hard time, or like in this time, I would have her, and I don't have her, and it's really hard. But I do have some great, wonderful people, and friends, and a great best friend I call my sister, and cousin that's basically like a sister to me, and my brother who's outstanding, and my great mom, and so many other people that are just so loving and wonderful. And I thank you guys so much. If you're watching this, if you're somebody that came today to the service, or came after to the house. So I'll give you one last view. The sun kind of went away, so I'll wrap up here, but just like so, I'll give you a little view of the, wait, can you see that F and K? I don't even know. Whatever, I'll give a scan. F and K, pretty sure, I can't tell, it's right above the shell. But anyway, so yeah, this is the gorgeous view. I'll give you like, see, like it's like what we would stand out at, you know, stand out here and just look at the gorgeous view together. It's a nice little thing. It has like little seat, you know, little area. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well and happy and healthy. And I wish you all the best. And I'll see you in the next video. Give me a like if you want. And subscribe. All that stuff. Alright. Peace and light, everybody. Bye.